So this is the new Stray Cats box set, which was released by BMG about a week and a half ago, I think. It's called Runaway Boys, and it's a collection of their first 3 albums and a 4th rarities set, and there's a book and there's various other things that we'll have a look at. It's quite a kind of hefty set. There's the details on the back, so that lays it all out. The 3 albums are Stray Cats, Gonna Ball and Rant and Rave. And this comes with a game and a book and various other things. So we'll have a look at this. So it's a lift-off lid box. Great design on the front. In fact, this is designed by a famous tattoo artist actually, which is what it is. Now this bit here, this is the inside of the box lid. And this is some kind of game. I'm not sure it looks like the best game I've ever seen, but you'll see in a minute how all this works. So that's the inside of the lid. And what we've got here are the vinyl records. We've got a ribbon here to help get the vinyl records out. So it's 3 records. This is the first record. This was a big hit. It's had quite a lot of singles off of this one. Released in the UK. Produced by Dave Edmunds. So this comes with a printed inner. And it's pressed on black vinyl. Not bad reproduction on the photo. I've seen worse. So this came out in '81 originally. Second album, same kind of thing. Gonna Ball. And this doesn't have a printed inner, and it also doesn't have a polyline sleeve, which is sort of, I don't think that's really acceptable in this kind of box set. I mean, the label at the back goes on about half-speed mastering, audiophile quality. Well, if you're going to do that, then why'd you put it in these horrible, scratchy, cheap sleeves? This is a £100 box set, and as we'll see in a minute, they've spent money on other aspects to it. So the actual thing that's most important, which is the actual music, to not protect it in a nice polyline sleeve is pretty disappointing. So between the first and the second and the third album in America, an album called Built for Speed was released, and it's really just a combination of the first 2 records. But that was in the US. In the UK, this was the 3rd record, Rant and Rave. Dave Edmunds was back at the helm on this one, having not produced the 2nd record. Like the first one, this has got printed inner, which is marginally better than the other one. And this is nice. I quite like the design on this. This is the rarities record, so they called it Rare Cuts. So it's basically 11 tracks here. I'm not enough of a Stray Cats expert to know which tracks these are. Although Built for Speed isn't on here, which was supposed to be a new track on the American record. But anyway, there's a selection. Again, this hasn't got a printed inner. This has got the same dodgy inner sleeve as the 2nd album. So they're the records. Now the book is very, very nice. As you can see, it's got a kind of foil blocking on the front. This is a good example. So there's a lot of money spent on this and on the back, but why not spend the money on an inner sleeve? I mean, how much do they cost? Not very much. So I'll put the book down here and have a quick flick through. This is actually really good, this book, because it's not just photos. There's lots of text, interviews, etc. going through. The Stray Cats have actually reformed again this year, so they're for their 40th anniversary. They're all still with us, there's still stuff going on. So it looks really good, the book. I haven't actually read it yet, so I'm hanging out with some, there's Dave Edmunds, who produced the 1st and the 3rd album. Hanging out with some superstars. So that's the book. Now then, who recognises this? What does this put you in mind of? This is like the marbles in Pink Floyd's box set. This is actually just a card backing. There's nothing else really in the box except for this. Now, what this is a dice and some counters to help you play the game. So this is the game board, and then you get a dice, you get a little gold dice. So there are the pieces. So you've got a car, a motorbike, a guitar, and a sexy looking woman. So the sort of the rock and roll cornerstones of the Stray Cats world. I don't know how you play this game, but anyway, you roll the dice and move along, etc. Minutes of fun for all the family. So that's it. Not much to it, to be honest. So it's quite nicely packaged. I mean, this is £100, this box set. But you've got 4 vinyl records and you've got the book. So even if you just discount the game as just a bit of old nonsense that you're not interested in, it's still not bad value. The book is by far and away the most impressive aspect, I think, of this box set here. The vinyl's nice, but the inner sleeves are a bit disappointing, as has been discussed. And that goes back on the top there. This backing sheet comes off, by the way, so if I just take that off gently. There you go. So with the backing sheet removed, that's what the rear looks like. And that's the front. So this is Paul from Super Deluxe Edition taking a look at the Stray Cats Runaway Boys box set.